welcome back to the Zolteus Gaming Channel. I am your host, Zolteus. Back with another episode of Empire Sin Boss Review Spotlight, whatever you want to call it. It's time to review some more bosses. We've got, I think we're 4 down. I think we still got 10 to go, so, you know, we've got a process here. So, let's see. Our last one that we reviewed was Elvira Duarte. Decent little boss ability, but next we're going to talk about Joseph Saltis. So for Joseph, the Empire bonus is about brothel earnings and speakeasy start with an extra level on their upgrades. So this right here, I mean, let's be real. This is a big deal. Extra level on their upgrades. So the speakeasy. So yeah, you're going to need to produce some alcohol for these speakeasies, but start with an extra level on their upgrades, which means instead of starting at level 1, they all start at level 2. So that's any speakeasy that you create starts at level 2. That's amazing. And then brothel earnings are plus 5%, decent. Brothels are steady income, so it's not like a casino where you could have good income and then bad income come week to week. Brothels are pretty consistent, so if you have a lot of brothels, you can increase your earnings by quite a bit. I mean, you just put 20 brothels up, you got 100% extra money just from brothels. Now, obviously, 100% is an overstatement. You're not going to add up all of what you would have made from all of your brothels and increase by 100%, it would be like having a whole other brothel earning you money. So, I mean, it can be a big deal in the later stages of the game. Diplomatic bonuses, Jive Joint. So, neighborhood threat generation when opening a speakeasy is minus 50%. So, in this case, anytime you open a speakeasy, your threat generation in whatever neighborhood you are opening that speakeasy is actually half of what you normally would have generated as far as threat goes with all the other bosses in that neighborhood. That can be a big deal if you're going to go for making your money through speakeasies as opposed to brothels, which, I mean, let's be honest. Yes, brothels make us 5% extra, but speakeasies all start with an extra level, and you get less threat generation from opening them. So, I mean, who wouldn't go with the speakeasy method of making some money with Joseph Saltis here? Now on to the boss ability. So Stampede, show him who's boss. Charge forward, dealing a large amount of damage and knocking back the first enemy in your path. Any enemy caught in your path is damaged and knocked back. So if you've got a lot of people set up in a line, and with some finagling, you can make this happen mid-battle. Chances are beginning of battle is going to be the easiest way to do it. But if you set this up right, you could hit multiple people, and if they happen to be in a particular stance like Overwatch or Hunker Down or whatever, you will probably interrupt those abilities that they are doing for that turn, which makes this ability pretty good in certain circumstances. So let's see this in action and see if we can't make a good use out of this boss ability. All right, back with Joseph Saltis here. Just like any of my other boss reviews, not going to hire any extra muscle, but I am going to equip him just to make it easy. All right, let's see if we can't find some thugs to harass here. All right, so not ideal, but I did find 4 police officers literally walking in a row. Let's see if we can use the ability on them and see how well it works. So, Stampede. I can't go for anyone else. Let's see, charge character, knock back any character caught in your path. So for some reason, it's not letting me go much. Let's try it now. Action not available. Why not? Where is this person going? Didn't we start combat? Hey.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Interesting. Let's see if we... Too close to target. Alright, well, it doesn't like us being too close, so we're going to let them pass. See, and for some reason, it's just not letting me... Alright, let's do this. See, I'm too close to a target here. Takes one. So let's see if that... There we go. Wait. There, okay. So, let's see if this stampede works. So, it looks like it's going to hit him and her. So, okay. So, as you can see, it took out both of them. Did 75 damage each. But it looks like it has about a 1 block expansion from Joseph Saltis in a line. So best case scenario, you have 1, 2, 3 people right here, and then maybe one person right here, and it takes out all of them. I'm gonna go find a situation where I can see that, and we will see if it will work that way or not. All right, so it's not gonna let me do it here. So luckily I saved. Let's load this. So I found 3 thugs. I think we can utilize them to come up with a scenario. Like, say I put him right here, and he goes after this guy and hits this guy, and if that's the case, maybe even hits that guy. We'll see. Let's put him right here. Okay. We're going to put him right there. And then we're going to see... alright, so as you can see, it's going to hit this guy, but because that guy is diagonal, it's not going to hit him. So it will hit any character within these squares. So those are the only 2 I can go at from there. If I position myself right here, it will not let me go after this guy because he is there, and I will show you in just a second. So if I position myself here, I don't have a straight line to him. If I position myself here, I have a straight line to him, but I will not be able to because he is in the way. So best case scenario right here is if somehow this guy had moved right there. Actually, if he had moved right there, I would have been able to take out all 3. In this case, because he is directly diagonal in the same line of path, he won't get hit. But fortunately for us, we use that during combat, and somehow he is between squares. So 2 glitches we've seen so far in this episode. But we took out 2, and it does say that it'll take 4 turns. So we have a 4-turn cooldown. We took out 2 guys. I mean, 100%, they're gone. And really, we can, just shoot this guy and be done with it. But that's how the ability works. And for some reason, the alley cat guards are shooting cops. I don't know what's going on. But either way, that's going to do it for this episode. Stop. You guys, seriously, stop shooting. It's my turn. Jeez. So that's going to do it for this episode. Like and subscribe for more content. And as always, I will see you in the next video.